Hello everyone, this is Geetanjali from Maharani Science College for Women, Bengaluru. Topic is reproduction in Lycopodium. Lycopodium reproduces by all the three methods, namely vegetative, asexual and sexual methods. Vegetative method takes place by following methods. First one, it is by gymme or bulbils. Gymme or bulbils are minute, ovoid structures or lateral outgrowths develop at the stem apices. Example, Lycopodium selago and Lycopodium phlegmaria. Each gymma or bulbil is surrounded by thick and fleshy leaves. They store lots of reserve food material. They fall on the ground and develop into individual plants. Second vegetative method is by fragmentation. The older stem leads to fragmentation. Each fragment develops into a new plant. The third method is by formation of resting buds. The resting buds are the apical buds of stem. During winter, the entire plant dies except the resting buds. On occurrence of favorable season, these resting buds develop into new plants. Example, Lycopodium inundatum. The fourth method is by adventitious buds. In leaves, the epidermal cells develop into adventitious buds which give rise to new plants. Example, Lycopodium selago. The fifth method is by the formation of root tubercles. These root tubercles originate from the parenchymatous region of root cortex, which store lots of reserve food material and surrounded by thick walls which give rise to new plants. Example, Lycopodium ramulosum. Now let us know about the asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction takes place by spore formation. These Lycopodium plants are homosporous. The longitudinal section of the cone or strobilus shows central axis around which many sporophylls are spirally arranged. Each sporophyll bears single sporangium in its dorsal side. The sporangia consists of a stalk. They are smaller in size, kidney shaped, orange to yellow in color. The spores are produced within these sporangia. These are homospores and haploid in nature. On germination, these give rise to gametophytes. The gametophytes are also called prothalli. They are haploid in nature. The gametophytes are short lived and complete their life cycle in one season. In Lycopodium clavatum, the spores germinate only after 3 to 8 years. The gametophytes are of three distinct types. First one is the cernum type. Example, Lycopodium cernum, Lycopodium inundatum, etc. In cernum, this cernum type is small and cylindrical. Basal portion is buried inside the soil. Upper green part consists of finger-like photosynthetic lobes which are associated with mycorrhizal fungus. The second type is the clavatum type. For example, Lycopodium clavatum and Lycopodium complementum. It is top shaped or inverted conical. It consists of two regions, upper flat region and lower cylindrical region. This Next is the phlegmaria type. Example, Lycopodium phlegmaria, and this type is cylindrical and subterranean which is associated with endophytic fungus. We can also see the intermediate type in Lycopodium selago. It is the intermediate type between cernum and clavatum type. It consists of aerial green portion and lower colorless portion which is associated with fungal hyphae. The sexual reproduction The gametophyte reproduce diploid sporophytic plants. The gametophytes are monoecious, that is, both male and female sex organs are born in the same gametophyte. Antheridium is the male sex organ which produces biflagellated antherozoids. Then the fertilization takes place. As a result, diploid zygote is formed. This zygote gives rise to embryo. The embryo gives rise to a massive parenchymatous region called protocom. The cells of the protocom infected with the endophytic fungus. Many rhizoids arise from the surface. The protocom grows erect and comes out of the prothallus. It becomes green and photosynthetic. It produces a few cylindrical structures called protophils. Both the protocom and protophils are devoid of vascular strands. This protocom finally grows into a diploid sporophytic plant. Now let us know about the summary of this session. Lycopodium plants are homosporous. The asexual reproduction takes place by spore formation and these spores produces haploid gametophyte. The gametophytes after sexual reproduction produces diploid zygote which gives rise to diploid sporophyte. The alternation of sporophytic and gametophytic generation is seen.